Two Jews, both big and tall, no subject too small for the good guys. A Mother's Dream premium podcast team, make it your weekly routine. It's a Good Guys. And if you don't give us 5 stars, what are you nuts? What are you nuts? Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys. We're just so good guys. Whoa.
Mazel Morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast. I'm sorry if I look at my phone a few times. We potentially might have a caller, so I will let you know. I will keep you updated throughout the episode. It probably won't work out.
It will work out. That is so exciting. I love a beautiful live call. And Josh, how was your Halloween? That's what I want to know. What were you? Did you and Paige dress up? What did the kids dress up as? Did you have trick-or-treaters? Were you trick-or-treating? I need all the goods.
My Halloween was gorgeous. My oldest son, Max, was a glow stick ninja because, okay. Shy was
Yes.
Elmo and Meyer was a cow. And it was just so gosh darn flippin' cute. I always say this, that Halloween and Christmas Eve are the two greatest nights when having children. And it's true. It lives up to it every time.
I love Halloween so much, Josh, so much. I did make a large error. We have trick-or-treating in our building. And
Do you have to sign up on a list?
Yes, and we are quick to sign up. Claudia loves it. And now with literally they opened the door and it was just Ruby. He greeted all the trick-or-treaters in this like horse costume. It was super cute. But I forgot to buy candy until the last minute. So Claude's like, can you run out and get candy? And I'm thinking to myself, the shelves are going to be barren. But I went to CVS and lo and behold, Josh, the shelves, I got last licks on candy. I was able to find some Butterfingers, some Hershey's. But then the only thing that they had a surplus of was XXL Shaq gummies. So literally there's just these kids. They're like, what the hell is this? It's literally Shaquille O'Neal's face on peach gummies, like these big gummies.
Less,
so we had a lot of XXL Shaq gummies. But God, Halloween is it's just so fun. It's just so great. I love it. I love it. Oh, and I cross-dressed again for the toast. I don't even know who she is. Summer I Turned Pretty. Her name is Belly. I was Belly with my belly out.
I didn't see it, but I'm familiar with the story. And so you were the one that is like trying to decide between the brothers, right? Your heart is
I was the one
torn?
trying to decide between the brothers, and Claudia and her sister were the brothers. And yeah, I just like wore a crop top and did what I did best, wear a wig and dress like a woman. So what does that say about me, Josh? Every year, Ina, Belly, Donna Kelsey.
Yeah.
What does it say about me, Josh?
What doesn't it say?
What doesn't it say is right.
I as feminine as I am, and the fact that I sound like
yeah, Ben, what does it say?
I don't know. As feminine as I am, and as much as I sound like a 12-year-old with emphysema, like I've tried cross-dressing before, mostly getting paid for it, and not in that way. And I'm not. I don't know what it is. I think that if I was a woman, that I would probably just wear like a lot of athleisure wear, because I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Josh.
Do you
I
feel
gotta be honest.
liberated? Like, how do you feel with long hair? Like, the long hair touches my neck.
Horrible.
Yeah, it feels
horrible,
very confining.
and hot.
Yeah.
So hot, Josh. Hot, itchy. I feel terrible. When I'm in it, I feel terrible. But it's just so damn funny. I think that's what it is. I just like the second I throw it on, I feel instantly funnier.
Yeah.
Instantly funnier because there's nothing better than when you don't have to say anything, but you're just funny. And that's, I think, what happens when I throw on a wig or I throw on a crop top, or I'm sure it's what Bert Kreischer feels like when he takes off his shirt. It's like you like the shtick. It's part shtick. But yeah, I love it. My mom sent me this was when I was really concerned. She sent me a photo. She's like, Ben, did you know that at 13 you also dressed as a woman for Halloween? I was like, Mom, what does this mean?
Solid.
And she said it just means that I'm in touch with my feelings, and that's it. That's it. She said, don't look deeper into it. Don't ask anybody professional for help. You're not going to want to hear what they have to say.
No, that's what your mother's therapist said.
Yeah, I was like, okay, Mom, thanks.
What do I tell him, Doc? Say this. It's fine.
What do I do? My son wants to dress like a woman every Halloween.
Is he self-supporting? Yes, doctor. So you don't have so much to worry about. She's like, I also brought chopped liver to the Big Apple Circus. Thoughts? What a queen your mother is.
I wish it was liver. I think it was lamb or lamb chops. Oh, no, that was in the car. What a queen.
What
Unbelievable.
a queen. What an absolute
She's going to bring
queen.
Ruby. Like, you know how much lamb Ruby's going to have? Like 3 years old. He's going to go to the circus eating lamb.
Great.
Good for him.
I don't go to Ringling Brothers because of the way they treat the elephants. Veal?
That is just too good.
I can't wait to meet your parents.
That is too good. Oh my God. It needs to happen already.
I know.
It just needs to. Are you coming to New York anytime soon?
Are we don't we potentially have an Amazon thing we're doing?
Oh, we haven't even spoken about that, but yes. So are you coming in for that?
I think so. I mean, as far as my manager just called me, so unless it's bad news, I think so.
No, I don't know why I thought that it was fully remote, but yeah, I will be in the city. You will be here. That will be wonderful.
I hope
Great.
so. Yeah, I hope it works out.
I don't, if you go in, yeah, okay, we'll figure it out. But yeah, like you should 100% come over. My parents would love nothing more than to meet you.
Oh,
love
God.
nothing more.
What
So
an honor.
that would be glorious. But yeah, wow. Our first deal together. Oh, I guess we had Joe Malone, but the Amazon lives are fun.
Oh,
I'm
but
excited.
listen, we have had, first of all, it all started with the BBYO Rose and Shingle.
The shingles.
Speaking to the
What, the
young
day we got
Jewish
shingles.
youth.
Yeah, about shingles.
We should have come up with We should have come up with a cool like Star of David like gang sign. Like,
yeah.
You know, like
totally.
like Mazel.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That can make its way through synagogues everywhere.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Wow. Shingles, the Rose and Shingle. Got to go back. I miss that place.
The sooner the better. I'm
thinking about going to it. I'm thinking about going to a Knicks Magic game in Orlando. We could hit the Shingles before that.
Yeah.
Wanna come with me?
You know, I've been to Orlando Magic game.
Oh, I do. And this was my way of secretly asking if you still have your courtside hookup. Because I would love to go. I'm probably not famous enough, but I would love to go.
I wasn't famous. I was doing something for the Chabad of Orlando. Wow, this is our most Jewish coded episode ever. So I think you totally qualify, my boy.
I didn't even know. Wait, you were doing something for the Chabad of Orlando? You didn't tell me that. So they got you the tickets?
Yes, I did a big talk after. Yeah, it was like Chabad night for the Orlando Magic. We took up a small section.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
wow, how fun is that?
It was amazing. It was such a good experience.
I love that. I went to the Knick game last night.
Who'd they play?
Those Knickerbockers are looking good. The Bulls.
Nice.
The Bulls were 5-0. The Knicks won. I saw the great Andrew Schultz to my left. I saw Ben Stiller. It's always so star-studded, Josh.
Really is.
So star-studded at the Garden. And it was my first Knick game of the year. And there's just nothing like the Garden. We should go to a game when you're here. That's what we should do. We'll do it again, but like the last time.
We don't have to.
We don't have to. I agree.
I just like, I like being somewhere where you can hear each other. And I also,
totally.
You were so kind to get us those tickets from your hookup for the Knicks. And I was like, this is amazing. Wow. And then months later, I think you said something to the effect of like, I thought we'd get courtside, but Josh couldn't pull. And now I'm like, oh, I thought row 10 was pretty darn good. So now it's like,
no, I'm such a Knicks snob. It's like so not right. Those seats were amazing. And the game was amazing. I just like somebody needs to like pull me aside and be like, Ben, like shake me. Like, Ben, Your entire life, you grew up going to games in the 300s. And now you're complaining about free tickets
Right.
in the 100 section. Like, are you okay? Are you okay?
It's
Nix, give me any free seats. Like, it's amazing.
But I don't want to, like, that's the thing too. And maybe it's just because I don't know, I'm not really insecure in that way anymore, but I used to be. But like, if I show up and like Stiller's row 1 and Schultz's row 3 or row 2, and like, I'm going to start like compare and despair. Where's Joshy at? Why is Joshy not enough? And it's like, for what? For what? I could watch it from my house. I could DoorDash in Chinese food. I'm happy.
And the truth is, it has nothing to do with Josh. It has everything to do with maybe like the PR person, like being friends with Schultz's PR person. It's such an inside thing. There's like one person who does the booking. They have to like you. If you do stuff at MSG, you get like preferential treatment. So I'm sure Schultz has done like 1 million shows. That said, his courtside seats, Josh, I'm not going to lie, not that great. They buried him in the corner. Stiller, dead center.
Come on.
Dead center. Now, Schultz was, I mean, wasn't even on baseline. He was dead in the corner.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a lot of traffic over there.
Yeah, you don't need them. No. Oh, I was walking behind Spike Lee to get out of the, like, to get into the lounge. And my God, Josh, did he smell amazing? It's like he took a shower 1 minute before he got there. He smelled, I'm trying to think what he smelled like.
I bet he layers. I bet he layers Joe Malone.
He smelled like fantastic Joe Malone. That's what it was. It had to be the Joe.
I bet there was bergamot.
It had to be the
there.
Malone.
Yes, I bet
it
there
was so much bergamot.
You know what cologne of Joe Malone, and they're not paying us, by the way, so I do not know why we're going at it this hard.
They're not.
I wear a cologne from Joe Malone called Scarlet Poppy, which is also my rap name.
That's I need to break out the Joe Malone. I don't have a scent, Josh, except BO. No, I could really use a scent.
I'm sure they have something like, bergamot-brisket. That could be your cologne. How nice would that be to smell like Paris and Passover?
I need it. I need it. Oh, that would be so good. It's like a nice pastrami rub. Ooh, that would be good. It would be great. Oh, you know how like they have like those like rubs for the bath or for the shower that you like rub on your arm to get off it like makes your skin soft.
Yeah, exfoliate.
Do a nice pastrami exfoliate. Thank you for digging into my brain and finding that very basic word. You could have a pastrami rub exfoliator.
That would be good. That would be like a Joe Malone old Jewish men collab. That would be the ultimate.
Yeah.
So good.
I love it. This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Row. Folks, you know we love Row here at the Good Guys Podcast. You know that I love Row because I love GLPs. The only thing that I love more than GLPs is getting GLPs covered by insurance. And that's what Row is doing. Row created an insurance checker. You can go to row.co/good and you can check to see if insurance will cover your GLPs. And let me tell you, if insurance will cover your GLPs, you absolutely must, of course, consult a doctor, blah, blah, blah. You must go on these GLPs, okay? They are life-changing. Of course, only if you need them. But obviously, it wouldn't be covered by insurance if you didn't need them, okay? If you need them and if they're covered by insurance, they are absolutely life-changing. I've lost now 70 pounds collectively on GLP-1s. And let me tell you, it's the only sustainable way that I've ever been able to lose weight in my life. I've lost it over 3 years. And it used to just be crash diet after crash diet, keto season, like we make fun, but like it's hard. Like you, as a lifelong fat person, you go on a diet, you lose a bunch of weight. Eventually you realize it was too restrictive. You go off it. The food noise is in your brain, okay? And then you gain all the weight back. And what GLPs have done for me is they have trained my brain to say, no, Ben, you actually don't need more food. You're actually not hungry anymore. You don't need it. So go to row.co/good to see if Row will cover your GLPs. Use their free insurance checker. And if they will, I'm telling you, it is absolutely fantastic. At least for me, it completely changed my life, and it could change your life. Again, that is row.co/good to see if your insurance covers GLP-1s completely for free. Go to row.co/safety for boxed warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Quo. Folks, let's talk about something every business owner knows too well. Missed calls. Because missing a business call, that's like watching money fly out the window and straight into your competitor's hands. That's why today's episode is brought to you by Quo, formerly OpenPhone, the smarter way to run your business communications. Quo is the #1 business phone system built for 2025, not 1995, rated the top choice for consumer satisfaction with over 3,000 reviews on G2. Forget juggling phones or using a landline. Quo works right from an app on your phone or computer. Your whole team can share one number and collaborate on calls and texts like a shared inbox. Faster responses, happier customers. And Quo's not just a phone system, it's a smart system. Built-in AI logs calls, writes summaries, and even sets up next steps. And hey, can't answer the phone? Quo's AI agent can, qualifying leads, routing calls to the next person, and making sure no customer is ever left hanging. Even after hours, Quo's got your back. It keeps the lights on while you actually sleep. That's why over 90,000 businesses are already running on Quo. From solo operators to growing teams, Quo helps businesses stay connected and look professional. Folks, Quo is offering my listeners 20% off your first 6 months when you go to quo.com/goodguys. That's QUO.com/goodguys. You can even keep your existing number for free. Quo.com/goodguys. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers.
Speaking of great Jewish food, I recently, and we talked about it in our great Ryan Serhant interview, I went to the great Phil Rosenthal, restaurateur, his daughter Lily Rosenthal, and her husband Mason, who's the executive chef, and Nancy Silverton, celebrity chef who created the menu for a new diner in LA called Max and Helen's. It's on Larchmont. It's opening in November. We got to go to a friends and family tasting event. This place, Ben, this is so up our alley. It's an old school New York diner. It's because,
walk me through it. The top hits.
So
eat it. I want to live vicariously through you.
First of all, they had a Reuben sandwich. I mean, you had me at Reuben. I said, I know him. I know the guy who created the sandwich. He's 6 months.
You know him.
So freaking cute.
Literally one day he's going to be like, who was I named after, Daddy?
Yeah.
The sandwich, son. The sandwich.
Enough said.
Enough said.
We had that.
I love Reuben.
My boy Jordan Oken from the Great Air Jordan podcast was there. He was like, try the waffle. This waffle, first of all, it was a freshly made, beautiful, like a sourdough waffle, Belgian waffle with maple butter on it. But you know, like maple butter, I feel like can fall into that, it's the oil, truffle oil type thing, right? Where it's just like, it can taste artificial. This was just a touch, just a hint of maple flavor in that butter. Gorgeous. Then the beautiful syrup on it. So nice. Then there was, okay, you ready for this? An iceberg wedge with homemade Russian dressing with horseradish in it. What? Are you kidding me? There was, but all the hits, grilled cheese and tomato soup. I did an egg salad sandwich. Paige is vegan. I think she got fries.
What's better, the egg salad there or at 7-Eleven?
You know, you're setting me up. And you know my love for 7-Eleven. My son is having a 7-Eleven themed birthday party in 2 weeks, okay? This is how sick we are.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
We're sick. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Ninja for the Slurpee machines. We got it going on. I pulled all the favorites. I reached out to Prime. I reached out to Feastables. Shout out Mr. Beast. Everyone's coming through for Max's birthday. God bless him. Thank you.
Wow. Wow.
But it was good. You know what? And the egg salad was a little orange because it was those good yolks.
Ooh,
those
yeah. Love that.
Like from
not like a fully overcooked yolk. You're saying it was a little jammy.
Yeah, but it was also, you know, like when you get those good organic eggs, the yolk is almost orange.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Like this was like from a chicken who was living in Provence, like a real, real socialist chicken. Good. You know?
Imported eggs.
Or it's weird to call him a Baldoni. No, I'm kidding. So nuts. So stupid.
So good.
And then, for dessert, Oreo ice cream milkshake that had like, I think what they do is they whip it and finish it. And then really smart, almost Blizzard-esque, they crumble up the Oreo cookies and put them in after the fact and just do a quick swirl. So you're getting real chunks of Oreo in there.
Wow.
Yes.
God, that's a dream. What's better? I love a diner so much. And the fact that Phil and Lily have made it their, I was going to say life's mission. It's not. They have gone on a side quest to make something so just important live on. Diners are dying out, Josh.
Yeah.
They're dying out. New York used to be flooded with them. Now you really only have a handful of great diners, and we need to make new ones. It's very hard to make money in them. So you have to have a lot of money and you have to be doing it for the passion. But if you have the passion and you have the money, it is absolutely good for the neighborhood.
Why
it
are
is
they
so great.
Why do you think they're dying out?
I think at least in New York, the only way that you really make money when you own a restaurant is through liquor. And most diners don't have alcohol licenses. And even the ones that do, it's just like a little weird. Like you don't always want to go and order a Bloody Mary when you're having pancakes. Like
Sure.
I just think it's hard. And then you'll see the places that are charging it $30 for pancakes, and everybody's like, that's egregious, which it is egregious, but otherwise they can't make any money. Like the price of rent is so high. The price of they're paying their staff if they're paying their staff appropriately, it's just hard to make money.
Crazy.
So, and you at a diner, you love being able to walk in and order an orange chicken, gyro, and calamari, and it's like for them to hold stock, Josh, of so much all at once to be available. Their food costs are so high.
Right.
So I just think it's like the old school diner. It's tough. Boy, oh boy, do I love one. I love one. I also went, Josh, to an amazing restaurant this weekend.
Tell me.
Amazing. Brand new to New York. Very popular in Miami. It's called Motek. And this is like Middle Eastern, Israeli. It was so good.
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
Just unbelievable. Like schnitzel sandwiches, lamb shawarma, dips like tzatziki's and hummus and baba ganoush, and just like huge chunks of feta in their Greek salads. It was like unbelievable food. Unbelievable. I ordered so much food. I felt so bad for the group I went with. They put me in charge. They're like, Ben, you order. I'm like, are you sure? I'm on day 7 of my Ozempic. I haven't had my shot yet. I'm hungry. Like, I'm going to have my shot when I get home.
Yeah.
I'm on, like, my dose has run out. Are you sure you want me to order? I over-ordered so much, Josh, that I just paid for it. Like, I felt bad. I was at a dinner. It was us and 2 other couples. It was at least $200 more than it should have been because of me.
So good.
Yeah, it was delicious. We should go when you're here. It was amazing. The food was sick. Sick.
I was listening to my boy Jordan's podcast, the Air Jordan Food Podcast, and he brought up a great point because him and his co-host Max Shapiro were talking about gripes and grievances with restaurants, and they were saying this, and I think it's spot on. If per se you order a shrimp cocktail for the table, right? Great appy, great. There's 4 people. Yes. There's a chance, or maybe you brought 5 people. There's a chance that there will be an odd number of shrimp. Yes. In cases like this, it's incumbent on the restaurant to just assume that each person should be getting their own shrimp and that they should always throw an extra one on and put on an extra $5, whatever it is. Like, do not bring an odd amount of appetizers for the amount of people sitting there. Correct?
I couldn't agree more.
Me too.
Like great restaurants will say, like if you're ordering a crispy rice that's 4 to an order, but it's 5 people, you should really add an extra one. Great restaurants will say that.
Yes.
I don't know if I love the idea of them just throwing on another one and charging me more, like just in case, because I was like looking at the price of crispy rice or shrimp cocktail and it was $29 and all of a sudden it's $35. Like I'd like to be told, but right. I 100% agree with you that bringing 4 crispy rice for 5 people, that's messed up.
let's go around the room. And by the way, you haven't met him, but we have the great Kevin who's been sitting here, the newest addition to Dear Media, an old school friend of mine, one of the original engineers and producers of my first podcast, Curious.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, Kev.
We made our way back together. Can you imagine if I was a shitty boss? Not a boss, but a shitty talent. What do we think? Let's all say what we think is the ultimate appetizer, shareable appetizer for a group at a restaurant. And you can't be too specific. You can't be like Buffalo Bites from the Blazing Buffalo Bites from Cheesecake Factory, because you can only get them there, but we all know that would be the clear winner.
Yeah, it would be. I think, Josh, I love like a yellowtail jalapeno from Nobu with like that like delicious yuzu sauce over it. You have a bunch of chopsticks. There's probably like 8 pieces. I love something like that. Or a crispy rice and spicy tuna. I also love the one at Nobu where it comes with like the pint of spicy tuna where you can put your own amount of spicy tuna on the crispy rice, which is ideal because somebody who's a big fat fatty like me will take a big generous helping. And like, look, you snooze, you lose, Josh. If you don't get the spoon in faster than me, you're just not going to have as much tuna.
You think I don't know? You think I don't know? Okay, so let's go with spicy tuna crispy rice, because let's try to keep it like general. Like, I feel like a lot of places have spicy tuna crispy rice now, so that's good.
Spicy tuna crispy rice. Yes.
I'm gonna go classic spinach artichoke dip. I just think you cannot.
What an answer, Josh. What a good answer.
When it shows up, anything in a ramekin.
It's like family food. Not family food, family feud. Good answer.
Yeah.
10 points on the board.
Spinach artichoke dip. That's it.
Good answer.
Survey says.
What about you, Olivia?
I was gonna say kind of similar. I think any kind of dip is usually fantastic, but in the effort of diversifying a little bit, I think I'm gonna go with the nachos. I feel like it's a crowd pleaser. It's easy to share for the table. You can get a protein on it if you like. It can be made vegetarian, you know, if you have a vegetarian at the table. But I'm gonna lock in nachos.
Yeah, nachos. Great. Kev, what do we got?
Going super Midwest, the potato skin. Cheddar, bacon, sour cream. Let's go.
Well
Hell
done,
yeah.
Kev.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well done. Well done.
Delish.
That sounds fantastic. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Ollie. Folks, you know that dogs play an incredibly important part in mine and my wife's life. Our first dog, Theo, he was like a son. He really was. He was unbelievable. He was it. He died at 7. Rest in peace. Very sad. We now have a new boy, Romeo. Romeo is fantastic. Romeo is almost 2 years old. We love him so much, and I really can't imagine my life without him. They're like humans. They're just so sweet. You're either a dog person or you're not, and I'm absolutely a dog person. And wanting the absolute best for my dog, I switched to Ollie. They offer fresh, protein-packed meals made with real human-grade ingredients, and they offer 5 tasty recipes, all slow-cooked for top nutrition. And look, Romeo is a much pickier eater than Theo. Theo would literally eat the garbage if I let him. Romeo is a picky eater, and he loves Ollie because, first of all, their food quality through the roof. This is human-grade stuff. They have tailored meal plans to meet your dog's specific needs. King Charles Cavaliers, they have very sensitive stomachs. They have higher propensity to heart problems, and you can do all of that on Ollie. And the Ollie app offers on-demand screenings where you can tap real experts for peace of mind, and they use data from the Ollie Pack to develop new recipes and products for your dogs. I'm telling you, Ollie is great, especially picky eaters like Romeo. They need human-grade food. They need good stuff. Also, if you love your pet, why are you giving them this crap? Give them good stuff. Give them Ollie. Your dog's well-being starts with their food, and that's why Ollie delivers fresh human-grade food that your dog will love. Head to ollie.com/goodguys. Tell them about your dog and use code GOODGUYS to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer a happiness guarantee on the first box. So if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. That's OLLIE.com/goodguys and enter code GOODGUYS to get 60% off your first box. This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Krusteaz. Folks, I love Krusteaz. I'm obsessed with them. All of their products, they're all unbelievable. Get them at your grocery store, literally any of them. The pancakes, the waffles, it doesn't matter. It's going to be the best breakfast you've ever had. You can also create really fun, exciting recipes outside of breakfast, maybe a fun brunch item. I don't know. You can be creative, but let me tell you, Krusteaz is it. And the holiday season is all about creating memories, sharing traditions, and savoring the magic of festive moments. And Krusteaz is here to make that easier and more delicious than ever. This season, celebrate the effortless joy Krusteaz brings to holiday traditions, helping you and your family embrace the warmth, ease, and versatility of the season. Whether it's a cozy breakfast, a festive treat, or a simple way to bring everyone together, Krusteaz is the perfect companion for memorable holiday moments. The holidays are here, which means more cozy nights in, more time in the kitchen, and way more opportunities to bake up something delicious. That's where Krusteaz comes in. With their festive flavors and easy-to-make mixes, Krusteaz is here to help you put a fresh twist on holiday traditions without the stress of scratch baking, and nobody will know that you didn't make them from scratch. You should tell them it's Krusteaz, though. Be a good friend. Krusteaz just makes it so easy to bring everyone together. It takes the work out of cooking so you can enjoy those little moments with family and friends and elevate your festive spread with delicious bakes that don't require professional skills. Their food is so good. These mixes are so delicious. Normally, if you take like something from a box, you are compromising flavor, taste. Everybody's like, oh, this came from a box. Not Krusteaz. These products are absolutely fantastic. If I'm making pancakes, I'm not making them from scratch anymore. And you know I can because I'm a celebrity chef, but I'm going with Krusteaz because it tastes better. Okay? Make this holiday season a little easier and a lot sweeter with Krusteaz. Pick up your favorite Krusteaz mix wherever you shop and start creating memories one batch at a time. Speaking of food, Josh, did you see what obviously should win Halloween costume of the year? Did you see the person that went as a Hillstone waitress?
So good.
Unbelievable.
So good.
Unbelievable costume.
Yes.
Literally, I thought somebody was at Hillstone recording a waitress, and then I realized it was a Halloween costume and she's at a party. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
We've got our seasonal artichoke. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good.
Because that's what you want to hear. That's how you know winter's upon us. It's like Game of Thrones. If the artichokes are available, winter's here.
Yeah. Yeah. Winter is here.
Well, should we get to a story?
Yeah, I would love to hear the goings on on the interwebs.
Well, the goings-ons is that I didn't know this, but I guess that Justin Baldoni Taylor Swift lawsuit is finally at an end. Do you know about it?
Oh, no. There was a lot of chatter, and I didn't know that it came to an end.
Well, Justin Baldoni's $400 million defamation and extortion countersuit against Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds has been ended by the judge overseeing the case. On Friday, U.S. District Court Judge Louis Lyman entered a final judgment stating that Baldoni had declined to file an amendment complaint, according to court documents obtained by Page 6. Lehman said he had contacted all parties in mid-October to warn them that he would be entering a final judgment to conclude the case, noting that Lively was the only one to respond. So, I don't know, Baldoni just didn't want to keep going forward?
I think that, Josh, she probably ran out of money.
Think so?
I think that there's just like Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds money, and it's very hard to compete with that. Like, I just think that even if you're wrong, even if you're right, like the idea of going up against somebody with infinite money in a legal suit, like they can bury you like for years and years and years and years. And like, I feel like the guy, he probably wanted to go back to acting or like this is like another job is this suit. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. What do you think?
It's like that Billy Joel song, "You may be right, I may be richer." You know? Think about it.
Yeah. Totally.
I think assuming here's where I'm coming up with this opinion, and I'm working off the facts that like maybe both parties were less injured as they said, like in the final assessment of all of this, like it came clean that both people were just kind of, there were two frustrated parties involved. I think at this point, Baldoni can go on to work and have a life. And obviously Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are going to be just fine. So it's unfortunate that this whole thing had to happen, but now that everything's cleared, I don't see one party never being able to recoup and have a life and have a career again. So I say, like, good, be done with it.
Yeah, it's also just like a good general life lesson. This was the biggest thing in the world for a minute.
Yes.
Right? Like the biggest in the world. And even this we have completely forgotten about. Like until you brought it up, I hadn't thought about it for 1 second. And I completely agree. They can both just return to their jobs as actors and actresses and moguls. And I just like, even on like smaller scales, like if there's like something in your life that seems enormous, like it's just, time heals everything. Even things like that. It's wild.
Definitely.
Really
Except
wild.
diabetes.
Really
Time
wild.
will not heal that.
No. You're going to need to remove your foot. So
That's why we're on preemptive diabetes medication with Mounjaro.
thank God, BH.
Yeah, dude.
BH. We need to make a GLP-1 called BH.
Yeah, definitely.
You like that? Just like the Baruch Hashem.
Yeah,
I take 7 milligrams of the Baruch Hashem.
I'm trying to think of like other great names for GLP-1s, like Ozempic, Mounjaro. Like, where did those names come from? Marketing firms.
I have definitely. Like another one. I'm staring at my Roadcaster.
Like, where did
I was
albuterol
thinking,
come from? That one's really withstood the test of time.
It's an amazing, it's an incredible name. I have no idea where it came from.
So many
No
good
clue.
ones. Claritin. Clarity. It's fucking smart.
That's smart. No, Claritin is very smart. Zyrtec? I don't even know what it is. And Josh, screw those. We're Zysol men now. Don't be Lysol. I love that owl.
Did that come through?
I think so.
Yes.
I think it's going to. Do you understand, guys, that it's been a life's dream for us to have a sponsor like Zysol?
Vasemere.
Are you kidding me?
You're telling me?
Vasemere is right.
You're telling me?
That's the slogan. Zysol Vasemere.
Zysol, the official sponsor of the Jewish Community Center. Zysol,
BBYO and Rosen Shingle, brought to you by Zysol.
Zysol, the official sponsor of the Yeshiva Maccabees. That's good.
That is good.
Should we get to some Moron Mail?
Yeah. Moron Mail.
If you want to leave us a message, get some advice, go to speakpipe.com/goodguys. Keep it brief, brevity's key, and make sure you include your email because we might follow up and do a live call-in on the show. This first one is from Mads.
Hey besties, so honored to be here. Came for Drake, stayed for you guys. I'm just wondering, have you guys watched Nobody Wants This? It's such a great show, and I'm really curious what you guys think about it and what you would do if you were in the same position as the main character. He is a Jewish rabbi, and that's his dream career, but he's fallen in love with a woman who is not Jewish and isn't sure if she wants to convert. Such a great show. So just curious your thoughts and opinions on it. Also, Ben, my last name is Ruby, so what a cool name you gave your baby. Love it. BH, love you guys. Bye.
BH. Josh, have you seen the show?
I actually auditioned for it, but I don't watch it.
Okay, so I loved the first season. Loved. I actually stopped watching the second season. I turned it on. I liked it. I thought it was just like the normal shtick. I forget the actor's name who's also in Veep. He's the brother in it, but he's fantastic. I forget his name, but he's hilarious too. And I don't know, it became, I just didn't find it as funny as the first season. I thought the first season was hilarious and it was very true to LA Jews, wealthy Jews. And I thought it portrayed it well. The second season was very, or at least the episodes that I watched were very about that whole, wanting her to convert. He's going to lose his position as a rabbi. And it just didn't hit for me, the plot line. He's a rabbi who's dating a non-Jewish girl.
Sure.
And so I don't really, I just didn't get it. Either she, if she's dating a rabbi, would probably want to be Jewish. Otherwise, why are you dating a rabbi?
Sure.
And if he's a rabbi, but is willing to date somebody out of the community, then that's cool. You know what I mean? He made that conscious choice. They built it up to be this big plot line. Oh, she won't convert. And I don't know what happens because I stopped watching it, but I stopped watching it for this reason. It just the plot was lost on me. You're dating a rabbi. Like, if I'm dating an imam, Josh, I'm probably going to convert to Islam.
Yeah.
Because I'm dating an imam. Like, it just doesn't, like, you're dating the Pope. You all of a sudden, you're not religious. Like, you're not a religious person. You're dating the Pope. She's framed as not religious. And she's dating a rabbi. Why wouldn't she convert? It's like an obvious thing to me. Like,
always the tallest to bed, like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's his job. Like, it was so weird. Right. And they like made it like a sticking point. That was the flaw in the show. He didn't need to be a rabbi. He could have just been like a Jewish guy, like a regular Jewish guy. He didn't like, and then that plot line would have made a little bit more sense to me.
I know what you mean. I think that's a fair point. If you marry someone whose job and a real calling in life is that, like, if Paige just hated the entertainment industry, like, it would be too much at odds with her being with me, like, because it's kind of all encompassing.
It's everything. Like, it's so, yeah. So I thought that was like a flaw in the show, but shout out to the Foster sisters and the first season was amazing.
They've crushed it. Shout out. They seem awesome, the Foster sisters, and people love the show. I think I only didn't watch it because, like, my big brother, who works in finance and has written like 10 books on hedge funds and the stock market, I would always ask him, like, do you like that show Billions? And he'd be like, no. He'd be like, he's like, I live it. He's like, I don't need to watch it. He's like, even though I knew it was so well done. So similarly, I remember when the show first came out, like, my mother-in-law, who's the cutest ever, was like, I know what the word shiksa means. And I was like, awesome. Like, but I just think for me, it was like, I live that. I'm married to an Irish Catholic broad. I'm the super, hot-blooded Jewish guy. Like, it, yeah, I think when you're living it constantly, it's like you're maybe not as incentivized to watch it. But shout out, people love the 100%. Show, and I think they've totally crushed it, which is awesome.
Totally crushed it. The only thing that I will say, because you make a great point, like, people who are watching it and don't live it, like, just like any show, things are exaggerated. And these are like very specific types of Jews. But the great Robbie Hoffman comes on all the time and reminds us very poignantly that there are plenty of incredibly poor Jews. And like, that being like the only type of Jew that you see and hear about, where they're like snobby, rich, entitled mother-in-laws. Like, they're also really nice, normal mother-in-laws is all I'll say. They definitely lean into, and I don't mind it. Like, I like stereotypes often have some truth in them. But I do find that show is definitely sways one way on this is how Jews are. And for that community, it certainly is, but not everybody.
Just remember, Jews, we're not just accountants, okay? We're not just wealthy. We've done other cool stuff. Jewish leader Karl Marx created communism. Heard of it?
Yeah, okay. Heard of it?
Son of Sam, a murderer, Jew.
Heard of him?
Yeah.
Heard of Jeffrey Epstein? Okay.
Too much.
Okay, my bad. I was just trying to be in on the joke. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. No. I know. We've heard about him too much. Oh man, Jeffy Epps. That's funny. Can you imagine, like, after he got arrested, maybe there was like there were like a couple like evil guys on their way to the island. They show up, be like, "What happened? Like, where's Jeff?"
It's like Fire Festival. Like Fire Festival, they show up. I was expecting Ja Rule and a bunch of hookers.
Yeah.
And there's just a big sign that says foreclosed. I can't get on. Oh, that's hysterical. This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Shopify, folks. November is here, which means it's game time, baby. The holidays are where entrepreneurs cash in. Seasonal drops, gift sets, pop-ups, you name it, whatever you can think up. You go to shopify.com/goodguys. You make a website, you launch it. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, okay. You'll think of another idea. Shopify keeps everything running smoothly so you can actually enjoy the ride. And with built-in tools to help sell wherever your audience spends their time, you're never missing a moment or a customer. This holiday season, take your sales game to the next level with Shopify. Folks, now is the time to be creative. Make something seasonal. Make something that, I don't know, people actually want. Create something out of a necessity. Go on Shopify, use their AI tools, have a little photo shoot. It's not that hard. You don't have to raise all this money. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to have the perfect idea. Test and learn with Shopify. It's not expensive, and you can make a ton of money. Maybe you go viral. Who knows? You probably won't go viral, but maybe you do. Maybe you will on the next one. Maybe not this one. Who knows, folks? And I know what you're thinking. Oh, I don't have a team. Okay. If it's just you, literally there's no problem because Shopify basically operates as your back office, replacing the need for a full-time staff to oversee your operations so you can stay focused on the things that matter, which are your products, which is your vision. And then once you have a proof of concept, you can bring on a big fancy team and waste all the money that you want. Okay. I'm telling you, Shopify is it. I use them for Spritz Society. I use them for Good Guys merch. Claudia uses them for Toast merch. Okay. Shopify is it if you have a business and you are selling anything. So if you're ready to take the next step in life, whether it's the sweetest merch you've ever seen, your novel you spent years writing, or something in between, go to shopify.com/goodguys and make it happen. It doesn't matter where you're at in your entrepreneurial journey. Shopify is there to make your life and selling journey just a little bit easier. Go to shopify.com/goodguys, shopify.com/goodguys.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by Brooklyn Betting. Folks, you know what I love? A real American success story. USA, USA, USA. And Brooklyn Betting is just that because it started with a man named John who built his business from the ground up right here in Arizona, right here in the USA. No degree, just old school hustle and a dream. Fast forward to today, and they've now made some of the most unbelievable mattresses you can find anywhere. Brooklyn Betting makes it easy to upgrade your sleep. I found my perfect mattress, got it delivered right to my door, unboxed it, and man, I was in heaven. It gave me the best sleep of my damn life. You absolutely must try it. Folks, I am telling you, Brooklyn Betting handcrafts every mattress in their Arizona factory. There's no middleman, no gimmicks, just top-tier quality, honest pricing, and real American craftsmanship for a better night's sleep. Brooklyn Betting knows sleep isn't a one-size-fits-all approach, which is why they offer mattresses for everybody, every single sleep style, even in hard-to-find sizes. Not sure which mattress is right for you? Just take the Brooklyn Betting sleep quiz and find your perfect match in under 2 minutes. If you sleep hot, they have cooling technology. You sleep cool? I'm sure they have heating technology. I actually don't know that. Who wants to sleep hot? What are you, nuts? That said, I'm telling you, their Glaciotechs, holy smokes, it is fantastic. Keeps you nice and cool. And folks, it's endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association for spinal alignment and back health. This is it, folks. This is the pinnacle of beds. Plus, they offer 100% fiberglass free for peace of mind. So, folks, go to brooklynbetting.com and use my promo code GOODGUYS at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. This offer is not available anywhere else. Exclusive season. That's brooklynbetting.com and promo code GOODGUYS for 30% off site-wide. Make sure you enter our show name at checkout so they know we sent you. Make sure to write Good Guys. brooklynbetting.com, promo code Good Guys.
This next one is from Anonymous.
So funny.
Hey, good guys, huge moron here, and I'm in need of some advice. So a little backstory here. I recently delivered my first child and was very pregnant last Thanksgiving. So the best time in the world to be pregnant is obviously during the holidays. I have a distant relative who is an elderly woman who will not get off my ass. So the whole dinner, she kept making little comments about, how I was feeding and eating for two, how I, had gotten thirds, hope that I would leave enough food for everybody else, with all just like a little smile on her face, trying to joke. It made me super uncomfortable, but obviously I just kind of laughed it off, didn't know how to respond. Fast forward to recently, and she spent another family gathering talking behind my back to my husband and my brother about how I am spoiled rotten because of how much my mom helps with my child. So what do? Obviously, with the holidays coming up, she's going to be talking her shit again. And while it's super irritating, I also want to be respectful to my elders and don't want to stoop to her level. So I'm looking for some funny but not super rude one-liners that I could potentially use on her.
Wow. This is like so not her problem, Josh. Like, somebody needs to step in on her behalf.
Yes.
And go and say, like when she's talking shit with your mother-in-law about about this, your mother-in-law needs to turn to her and immediately course correct her.
Yeah.
Because then she won't do it anymore. Like, she doesn't realize that she's not being funny, like, in the moment. And she probably doesn't realize that she's hurting your feelings. Like, I often find that people keep repeating things when they don't think that it fully resonated with you. And then once you're just like, this is no good, they stop.
The old shitty aunt sees her putting food on her plate. She goes, "There she blows," and then she doesn't acknowledge it. She goes, "I say, there she blows." Yeah, we heard you. Okay, we heard you.
You're not funny.
She adds a horn.
Oh my God.
You're so right, though. It does take someone else to be like, "Are you okay? Like, what are you talking about?
Yes.
Like, stop that."
Yeah, because if you say it yourself, then you're like the combative person. All of a sudden, it's like your problem. But if your husband just turns to her and is like one time, that wasn't nice. You know how awkward she'll feel in that moment? Like, that wasn't nice. Somebody needs to stick up for you. It shouldn't be you. Somebody needs to stick up for you. That's what I would do.
All right, last one from Kate.
Hi, good guys. This is Kate. I just want to know if I'm the asshole. Years ago, my dear family friend had passed away and left my parents almost $1 million.
The dream.
All the time, my mom is saying that if she won the lottery, the first thing she would do was wipe away all of my debt. Well, I know $1 million isn't the lottery, but here I am, school teacher, still have student loans. And I just found out that not only did my mom book a trip to London, my dad just bought a brand new truck. So obviously they're not hurting. I'm not asking for it to be all wiped clean, but if they want to throw me a good 15, 20K, that would totally help not living paycheck to paycheck. But now I can't tell if I'm being an asshole or not. Thanks. Need advice.
I mean, I don't think you're being an asshole. I think if your mom really said, if I ever win the lottery, I'm paying off your student loans, and all of a sudden somebody died and gave her $1 million, then that's the equivalent of her saying that she's going to pay off your student loans. So I don't think you're being an asshole. Like, that said, it's also not your money. Like, they're allowed to do with it what they want to, and I don't know what your relationship looks like with them. I think that, like, as a parent, I would want to run to help immediately, but I don't know what your relationship looks like. What do you think, Josh?
I agree with you. I think it's that great saying, do you want to be right or be happy? In this case, you are right. But if you stick to that, you're not going to be happy, because it's absolutely what your parents should do, but they also have no requirement in which to do that. So instead, play psychological warfare on your dad, right? And so whatever he bought, a Toyota Tundra, a Dodge Ram, right? Put, itching powder in the driver's seat of his new truck. So every time he gets in, he has a Pavlovian response. He goes, "This fucking car gets me the itchies." And he's going to think God's punishing him. It's light locust, Let him think God's punishing him for being such a selfish fuck.
I wish he got like a Cybertruck so you could pre-program the horn that just says, you could have paid off my student debt.
Yeah.
Like with every honk. Because obviously he won't know how to change it.
So good. By the way, in my Tesla, they have the feature where you can put the whoopee cushion under each seat and it'll play a fart sound.
Yeah.
Boy, do my kids love that. They're so stupid. Should we get to What Are You Nuts?
Yeah.
Our What Are You Nuts moment of the week are our gripes with people, places, and things, both big and tall, whatever. Stick it in your craw. I'll start. The other day I was listening to an advertisement about this medication that helps prevent HIV. I was like, wow, that's fabulous that there's a medication like this. And they were talking about some of the requirements, and they were like, you have to be this age to take it. You also have to not have HIV. What are you nuts? It's to prevent. Yeah. Gotcha. Check. What are you nuts?
Check. Nuts.
Nuts.
Ugh, these companies with their legalese. They're so dumb. What the hell? So stupid. My What Are You Nuts is I was in my elevator the other morning and I'm there with my beautiful, I actually have two What Are You Nuts. There's my beautiful little dog, Romeo. He's smaller than the average Cavalier, probably 12 pounds. And this woman looks at him. Everybody's consistently like, oh, he's so cute. I love him, blah, blah, blah. She looks at him. She's like, huh, he looks like a squirrel. Silence. Like, I don't say anything. And then she's like, very cute. What are you, nuts? In what world is you telling me that my dog looks like a squirrel? A compliment, very cute. The second What Are You Nuts, Josh, is, and you'll be happy to hear this because you've lived with me as a dog dad for a long time before I became a human dad. And I'm going to tell you, Josh, that it is a What Are You Nuts when people treat dogs like they're kids. Sorry, and I did it. You just don't have a kid. So it's not What Are You Nuts when you're in it, okay? I get it. But it is nuts for you to compare being on the other side of it as if you have a child. Because you don't. You have a dog. Sorry. What are you, nuts?
Yeah.
You like that growth, Josh? That was growth.
Love
right
it.
there. Growth. You know what else is growth? Not giving 5 stars is growth. It's also a What Are You Nuts?
Speaking of,
okay?
I'll read a quick 5-star review. And if you want your review to be read on the show, give us 5 stars and review. It's really good for the show. Literally LOL every time. Have to say, my favorite podcast to listen to, a non-Jew here, and a massive moron, obsessed 40-year-old mom of 4, and my kids stare at me while I walk around laughing my head off. Keep it up. Love you guys, from Brit EC.
Wow, I love Brit. Josh, this morning I ran into a woman. She's like, oh my God, I'm listening to this morning's episode. It's my favorite thing to do while commuting with my kids. Clearly, we're reaching the moms.
Yes.
I love it. So if you know another mom, send this episode to her because this episode is 5 stars. Otherwise, what are you, nuts? Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Watch us on YouTube. Share our clips on Instagram and TikTok. Mondays and Thursdays, folks. We will see you next time.